In this video lecture of computer application, we could learn about the memory management in operating system. Here, we learn about the different techniques in memory management and advantages and disadvantages are known through this video. First of all, what is memory management? Memory management is the process of controlling and coordinating the computer memory, which means it is responsible for the allocation and the management of computer main memory. Memory management is useful in the case of tracking the free available space. For example, if you are allocating some job for the operating system, it will check for the free available space. Memory management consists of two techniques. One is the contiguous and other is the non-contiguous. The contiguous technique can be divided as fixed partitioning and the variable partitioning. Contiguous technique is which the program is exists as the single block of contiguous address. It provides low overheads in operating system. What is fixed partitioning? Fixed partitioning, also called as static partitioning, the main memory is divided into number of static partition and the system generation time. It can be allocated in equal size partition or unequal size partition. In the above example, the process is consuming only 1 MB out of 4 MB in the main memory. Now the 3 MB of memory is available in the main memory. Suppose a process P5 of size 7 MB comes, this incoming job won't be allowed due to the inadequate space in the memory. To overcome the cons of it, the variable partitioning is introduced. Now comes to it, what is variable partitioning? In simple, no fixed boundaries would be observed in instant. The job would be given as the much storage as they require. This scheme is called variable partitioning in multiprogramming. In this, the user can make some assumption about the large incoming jobs, and so there is no wastage of the job partition, as exactly the size of the job is predicted before itself. In this, the waste doesn't become obvious until the jobs start to finish and the holes in the main memory. Multiprogramming is dynamic and memory is shared among the operating system and simultaneously running process. Process is allocated exactly as much as the memory is required. The size of the partition will be equal to the incoming process. Let us see an example for variable partitioning. Here in the operating system that the process accommodate a space in the memory. When this process is suddenly deleted, operating system maintains the information about the free partitions and helps the incoming process to accommodate this space. Using this information, the free available space can be easily predicted for the incoming jobs. Whenever any process enters in a system, a chunk of free memory big enough to fit the process is found unallocated. The remaining unoccupied space is treated as another free partition. Advantages of fixed partition. It is easy to implement due to its simple algorithm. We are allocating it statically, so requires a little operating system overhead. Disadvantages of fixed partition. It is considered to be inefficient because it won't consider about the size of the process and provide it the entire partition. This leads to the internal fragmentation, and the another disadvantages is there is a maximum number of active processes. Process of size greater than the size of the partition in the main memory cannot be accommodate the data partition size cannot be vary according to the size of the incoming process. Let us see about the advantages and disadvantages of variable partitioning. Firstly, no internal fragmentation. Given the fact that the partition is dynamic, partitions are created according to the need of the process. It is clear that there will not be any internal fragmentation because there will not be any unused remaining space in the partition. No restriction on degree of multiprogramming. Due to the absence of internal fragmentation, there will not be any unused space in the partition. Hence, more process can be loaded in the memory at the same time. Disadvantages of variable partitioning. Difficult implementation. Due to the runtime allocation of the memory rather than the system configure, the implementation becomes quite difficult. The second one is external fragmentation. The empty space in the memory cannot be allocated as no spanning is allowed in the contiguous allocation. The rules say that the process must be contiguous, present in the main memory to get executed. Hence, it results in the external fragmentation. Thank you and hope you all learn about the memory management in this video.